day, beautiful people. Wrong button. God's Day for those that have joined on already. Give me just a second. You can definitely share. Please share by all means. In my way, and got a little weary to shake my. Hey, Miss Robinson, how are you? God's Day, God's Day. Listen, we're gonna do this really quick. God's Day for those is if your first time joining on. I am Aunqunic Collins with God's Day. We talk about any and everything that's got something to do with stuff people don't like to talk about. Any awareness, community service, community awareness, any of those things. We just try to pass the word about around and be positive about everything that we do. Whether it's your business, advertising your company. Hey lady, how are you guys today? Welcome to those it's your first time. But I just wanted to let everybody know what God's Day is about. So don't just think it's just about religion or just about church. We talk about everything, like everything, things that people are afraid to talk about. But I do want to thank God for allowing us to gather here again today, allowing us to wake up this morning, starting us on our way, giving us all the activities of our limbs, giving us a brand new day that was not promised to any of us. And I'm grateful that he did, not only for me, but I'm grateful that he did it for you too. It's always a great thing when God wake up your beautiful eyes and start you and you have all the activities of your limbs. You can move your hands, your head, your neck, your eyes. You can taste, you can see. God's Day. Listen, God's Day pastor, God's Day first lady. Anything that God does for you, I'm always grateful. I'm gonna always do that. So I know some God's Day, Mr. Raz. But I want to make sure that I always give God his credit. I told y'all a long time ago we give credit to people when they do our hair and makeup, and we purchase stuff from them. We always give them credit, and we'll put their name next to it. But a lot of times people don't like to give God his credit, and he's the reason why we are where we are. God's Day Sheraton, and I just want to make I want to pronounce it right. Yazidi Jesu Raz. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it incorrectly. But welcome anyway. Okay, good. Welcome anyway. As I stated before, I just want to make sure we give God credit at the beginning of everything that we do. For waking us up, for starting us on our way, for having a roof over our head, food to eat, clothes on our back, a car to drive, just being in our right frame of mind. Because people mispronounce my name too, so I try not to mispronounce anybody's name, but and my name get mispronounced, but I don't get offended by it because I know everybody can't say it, so it's fine. But I just want to, I make sure that I'm not mispronouncing your name. So, but I just want to make sure that we're giving God his credit while we can. A lot of people don't like to do that, and that's why I'm saying that now. Before I start anything, I want to make sure that I give him his credit. So I'm grateful to God for where he is where he is keeping me. And again, with your right frame of mind, there's a lot of people that can't even remember their names. A lot of people are dealing with so many different other things that it's hard for them to function or whatever. So that's why I said be grateful for where you are and how God is providing for you, and keep on keeping you and keep doing things for you. And don't forget about those kind of things, because he didn't have to do the things that he does, but when he do it, I am absolutely grateful for it. And I just want to make sure that he know that I'm grateful for it. So I'm going to say that first. But anyway, as I was stating at the beginning, that God's Day is about anything that we talk about. There may be some tough stuff that people don't want to discuss. It may be about some stuff that whether it's church or family, relationships, whatever, our kids, health, whatever it is. That's what we try to do on God's Day, and just bring awareness out about any and everything. So that's why I say you can share. There are other videos that are out on God's Day, and you can go back and listen to them. And also there's a podcast. The podcast has all the information. I have attached the link tree link to this post or to this video, so you can click on it and it'll take you to all of the podcast information, as well as other social media platforms that I am a part of, and as well as God's Day. Hey lady, how are you, God's Day? So that's what I'm making sure. So if y'all see that share, and it has the link up under there, you click on that link, it's going to take you to all of the other platforms that I am a part of. Hey Lynn, how are you, God's Day? So I just want to put that out there and let everybody know that. So I've just prayed that everybody is doing well. Everybody is having an amazing day. I know here in Texas or Dallas, it was raining earlier. I don't know if it still is. That's not even, I don't know. But I still wanted to, Brown, what's up? Cousin, because he is cousin. But I wanted to make sure that I put the word out about whatever we've been talking about, or whatever. Y'all can go back and listen to previous episodes on the podcast. The podcast has previous, yes, at least 70 episodes at least. So go back and listen to them. And also the YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Whispers in the Pews. So if you see that, listen to disrespect, I will get to that momentarily. But please go on there and download those episodes. Listen to them at your free time. You can, when you download them, you can start from episode 1. Episode 1 is just, like an introduction to what God's Day is about and what the podcast is about. So moving on from that. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. So I just want to put all of those things out there. So y'all don't forget to click on that link, share this information, share the videos, go to the podcast, download those podcast episodes, and also go down to the YouTube channel and subscribe to Whispers in the Pews. Also, don't forget to go share, and follow the God's Day page. The God's Day page has a lot of information on there. If you have a business, you have a church, you have some information you're trying to get out, you need support from, send it to me on God's Day. Tag me in it. It's God's Day, and it has a dot in the middle, and it says Whispers in the Pews. When you click on that link, it's going to take you to the Facebook page anyway. So click on that link on the beginning of this video, or at the top, the post, and then it will take you straight to the God's Day page. Also, the New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page, along with Bishop Dwight Collins is our pastor. He will be doing Bible study tonight at 7 o'clock, so please tune in. If you have not already shared, and followed the New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page, please go like right now. You can go do that now and come back, and that way you won't forget. So when we go live tonight, it will be there. You are already, it'll pop up on your phone or whatever device you have, as well as you can tune in to the Bible study that will be held tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let me say that for those that are out of state or in another part of town or whatever, it'll be 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. But if you already liking and shared and following the page, when we go live, it'll pop up and give you that notification that we are live. Okay, so moving on from all of those great things. Also, I do not want to forget, hey lady, how are you, God's Day? I do not want y'all to forget to go and the Live Lost for Love, which is a non-profit organization for domestic violence. You may not know of anyone. You may know somebody. You may have a sister or brothers, because men get abused as well. They may be in need, and because they don't want to talk about it, maybe if they see it being posted, they can click on the information that is there. There is a website, and I believe that website is livelossforlove.org. Click on there. There is great information on there along with the Facebook page, and it's great information. Any Hindu books? I have not read any Hindu books. I can't say that I have. No. But if you go on there and you can get that information, share that information with your family and friends on your page. They see that page. A lot of people may be getting abused and they may not talk about it. But if they see somebody posting, because they probably don't know which way to turn to, and you don't have the answers, and they don't want to talk to you because they feel like you're going to do something. So this is a way that they can go and talk to someone that is in control, or have resources, or have ways that they can get assistance or help as much as they possibly can. So let's make sure that we're sharing this. The Lip Gloss for Love. And again, it's a non-domestic violence. It is a non-profit organization for domestic violence. So please share that information that is being put out there. Again, there is a website along with a Facebook page and along with a phone number that is also there that someone may need. And again, because you don't know that they may need help, if they see the information being posted, they have that cry out for help. Hey, lady, how are you? They have that cry out for help. Maybe that is a way for them to get the assistance. We don't want it to be too late. Whether it's your mama, your sister, your auntie, your cousins, anybody that may be in need, a friend of yours, and maybe because they see it and don't want to talk about it, they can get in contact with the appropriate people that needs help. As I was stating before, I have stated before, maybe not today, I'm not even sure. But if you would like to be a guest on the God's Day page or the God's Day podcast along with the page, you can do so. Email me at godsday81@gmail.com, and you can talk about any and everything. You want to bring awareness to a lot of stuff. You could talk about a lot of stuff that you want to, anything that's going to be community awareness, or bring awareness to anything that is going on, not just for domestic violence. Also, I believe one of my cousins had posted that this is Lupus Awareness Month, the month of May. So I do know people that deal with that. I may not know the in-depth of it or how it's being done, but maybe you have a family member, you know somebody that's dealing with that. But let's get awareness out. Since I don't personally know myself, maybe what I can do is share the information so people that deal with lupus can get the assistance or resources that they need. And again, I may not know exactly how deep it is or how it may go, but for those that may have family members or loved ones that can use that information, share that information, because I did not know that it was Lupus Awareness Month. But since I know now, the month of May is, so we just still spreading that love. Next month it's going to be lupus, because they're still going to have to deal with it in June and July, so still dealing with it. And there may be a lot of things that people can get assistance for when they're going through a crisis, as far as with their health or whatever, and we can all be there for each other. Again, just to share the information and be there for somebody. It doesn't cost you anything to share somebody's information or to bring awareness to things that are going on within our community, within the world, and it don't have to have no color on it, okay? Because I ain't about no color, nothing to me. I don't like all that. To me, it's about rights and positive, inspiring, encouraging. That's what it is to me. So I want to make sure that we are spreading love about it. If it's, and again, what was the other thing? Mental illness, anything that's dealing with like depression. Now, I found nowadays, probably it could be longer than what I'm about to say, but a lot of people have been dealing with depression more than we ever thought. And it takes one thing to cause somebody to go into depression. You may feel like they have the world, like they got all the money in the world, or they got all of the friends around them, but they still feeling lonely, or they still feeling depressed some type of way. If you have information, or you've been down that road and want to talk about it, email me, godsday81@gmail.com. Again, GODSDAY81@gmail.com. And let's put it out there and discuss it, because again, I told you I was watching a talk show, or not a talk show, one of these reality shows a while back, a few weeks ago, and there was one of the young men on there, the people that he was with, he was like, they were saying, I didn't know he was going through that. I didn't understand. And it's because you don't understand don't mean somebody is not dealing with it. Because they have a plethora of friends don't mean that they're still not feeling lonely, or they're still feeling down some type of way. Something is still missing. That's why I said the richest person can have all the money in the world, but there's still something missing out their life, and you don't know what it is. But because you don't deal with it or you don't know, does not make it be wrong, first of all, and it does not make it seem like why should they be going through that? Why are they doing? They got all this family, they got all these friends, but you can sit in a room full of people and somebody can still, you can look over in the corner and see somebody just sitting there and have a stir on their face. You don't know what people are dealing with. They might be having a good time because they're around people, but when they go home, you don't know what their thoughts is. And it's not only depression, it can be with grieving, that can take you into a depression. Grieving, you can have mental illness, you can have someone said something to you, whatever the case may be. We just try to make sure that we're getting that word out and letting people know what is going on and try to help as much as we can. People that may be dealing with suicidal thoughts, it's happening more than any. People that may be thinking about harming themselves or somebody else. Just making sure that we're sharing that love and supporting them no matter what. And again, it's all about sharing. You see some good information that you don't know. You got 2,000 friends on your page, but you got 5 that may need that information, but you won't share it, and it could have stopped them from doing something harmful because they was waiting on somebody to send that love out. Hey lady, how are you guys today? They was waiting on somebody to send that love out. You never know where things are, where life may take you and where people may need help. So at the same time, we just want to make sure that people are being informed about what's happening and how we can do it. We can't put no color on none of this, because when I know back years ago they say, well, it's the white people, they always committing suicide. Now it's us. So quit putting color on stuff. And that was the crazy thing about this virus. It's only white people that's having it. No, it's not. It's all people that are having it. Like, we're all human. Like, why do we have to put a color on everything? Not everything need a color. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. Hey lady, how are you, ma'am? How you been, guys? But I just want to make sure that we're spreading that love out. So again, if it's depression, if it's cancer, if it's domestic violence, if it's any type of abuse, child abuse, anything that you can bring awareness to, let me know. Like I said, if you see, because I told you I'm posting a part of the social media person, I don't know how I want to say it, the social media person for Lip Gloss for Love, again, which is a non-profit organization for domestic violence. So if you see posting on that page, share that information. Somebody you may know and you may not. And I pray that there is not any, but I know that it is, because we was watching something yesterday and the commercial came up and it was saying, and I was like, what was that? And my husband was like, that was a domestic violence commercial. And I was like, what? And it was new, and they said the rise of domestic violence has went up. It has risen because of we're being quarantined, so the person is there at home more, because where you going at that time, so they letting you go anywhere now, but at that time, that's what was happening. I was like, oh my God. So because you don't know that somebody is dealing with that, because it's not you, because you may not know personally or whatever that's that person dealing with that. And again, I'm not just talking about domestic violence. I'm talking about anything that can bring awareness to somebody. Again, share that information. It takes you a second to push that share button. Put that on there and let somebody see and be like, oh my gosh, I needed this number. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to get help. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know what to do. Nobody ever said anything about it. Maybe it's just that because nobody want to share it. Who knows where to go? How do you know Lip Gloss for Love is a nonprofit organization for domestic violence unless somebody is sharing it, unless somebody's putting the awareness out there, unless somebody's telling you about it? I'm telling you about it. So go out there and share that information. It does not hurt you. It does not kill you. It don't cost you a dime to push that share button. And we share a lot of foolishness, like some stuff that it don't even need to be shared. Like, why would you even want that on your page? Why would you even want to share that? Because we're looking for more than what we should be looking for. And that's why I said most of the times and I told y'all last week when the young man it wasn't last week. He got killed a couple of months ago. But when and everybody was posting about it, and I seen the actual video of him getting killed, I was like, I kind of want to share this, but then again, no, I don't, because I want, if that was my son, either one of my sons or the grandboy, I wouldn't want people to continue to like share. I wanted to see it because I want to know what happened, but I didn't want it to be the person that shared that. And you just like, okay, let's share the positive side of this young man that didn't do anything wrong. You jogging. I'm not going into this whole story about that. This is not what this is about. I'm just saying we share more of that video of him getting killed versus us keeping things more on a positive side. Miss Tracy! Guys, hey lady, how are you? But seeing that positive side of that situation instead of us. Yes, we need to be aware of what's happening in our community or what's happening in the world, and knowing that we're not out here by ourselves. But let's try to keep it as positive as we possibly can. Again, it costs you nothing to share somebody's information. It costs you nothing to help support somebody. It costs you nothing to share their resource that can help somebody feed their child, to get their child out of the domestic violence situation, to get them out of child abuse situation. I think it was over in I'm not even sure, Pleasant Grove, Southeast Dallas. I don't know if y'all heard the story, but it's a page that I follow that they post all this information that happens in this particular set of community. I put the cities out there, and they was posting about a grandmother and a boyfriend that have handcuffed a 6-year-old and put him in a shed. Like, really? Like that was the play because he stole food. He's 6. But so happens the police did more than their regular job. They, not bashing nobody, y'all do understand that ain't what I do. I'm just saying they went beyond what they were supposed to do by them asking where was his child. And then and she was like, oh, he's not here. He's gone with his parents or something. He went somewhere. She made it seem like the child wasn't there, but they felt some type of way. They was like, show me where do he sleep? Show me, let me in this house, and when somebody had pointed out that child was in that shed, in the shed at the back of the house, and you in the house like with your legs kicked up watching TV or whatever. But you see what I'm saying? But by sharing, somebody, I don't know how they got the tip that child was there. I don't know the backstory of that. They just gave the information on what had happened, that you handcuffed this child, tied his hands behind his back, and put him in a shed at the back of the house. Like, really? Like, that was the play for today? Like, that was because he stole food? Kids are hungry. And again, it's about just passing the word out, even with helping somebody feed their family. You know of somebody that have food that they're giving away, or they're trying to feed people that you don't need it, but you may know somebody that do. And us that don't need it, stop going down there and just taking these people food. You let these people that don't have anything, they trying to space out a pack of lunch meat and a loaf of bread for 3 or 4 days. You don't know what people are struggling with or what they're dealing with. Sister in love, God's day, how are you? And I know I'm just speaking on my end, and I know it's more than just me that think like that, but I know a lot of people don't like to say it. I say it. I don't care. Like, I don't care. But I just want us to be more aware of the things that we do and how we handle more things. How you been, sister in love? You did text me. I got a lot of text messages I haven't responded. I don't even want to tell you how many text messages I got on my phone. Okay. So we're not going to talk about that because it's about I got a little bit over 500 text messages. Don't judge me, okay? But I am going to text you back. Okay, sorry. Love you, though. Love you. But as I was stating before, it costs nothing for you to share that information, that resource that can help somebody feed their family, to get their child out of abusive situation, to get that lady, that little girl, that young lady that may be sex trafficking, been in a situation where she's prostituting, whatever you can, because people on social media all the time, like all the time. You, like, if you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and you just be like, oh, somebody done said such and such, and you go there, somebody is live, somebody's on, you just like, and then when they live, it's hundreds of people on there. You just like, why y'all not sleep? And they don't be like overseas, they be like here in the States, and they be live and having. I'm like, why y'all not sleep? But you know what? It don't be. I don't want to talk about nobody's live because they can do what they want to. But it doesn't really be anything that's kind of like, I'm gonna sit here and watch you do this all day. Like if you're doing something positive, okay, cool, that's fine. Let's share, let's support. But if it's something you just sit up there saying you're not doing nothing, and you got all these people on here, and it's 3:00 in the morning, like why we not sleep? So again, since people are always on social media and they're always doing stuff, let's share this positivity, this love that we can be sharing to show some young lady, some young man that there is love on the other side of something else. Hey, how are you guys today? There is love on the other side of the things that you're dealing with. Love is not hitting. Love is not being involved in a whole lot of other stuff that's going on, but there is positivity in a whole lot of stuff that we can do. And again, it costs you zero, nothing, nada, zilch, nothing to share positive stuff to help somebody. Again, you got 2-3, I think Facebook holds 5,000 friends. You got 5,000 friends. You see something positive, but you won't share it. You got 5,000 friends. You see them on there fighting, or you see somebody getting killed. You see all this stuff. That's what you share. But that positive situation that could have helped somebody to stop doing something that's going to be a part of something that you going to want to share, if you can stop them from doing that, share that information. I don't care if it is their business, their small business, their company they're starting up, their product they're getting ready to start out. They doing hair, they doing nails, they're doing anything that's positive or anything that's inspiring or encouraging somebody to do better, to stop suicidal, people with suicidal thoughts, to stop people or to help somebody that's dealing with just being sick overall. Whatever we can do, let's make sure that we're doing it, and we're doing it as a whole. Don't let, and I told y'all a long time ago, don't let your last post be your worst post. Your last post shouldn't be about, oh, I'm going to get her, drop your pen. You know, I say that all the time. Folks is grabbing her and they doing all of this. That shouldn't be your last post. What I love, and I told y'all this before, that my sister, of course, she passed last month. Her last post that she posted was about, can y'all still hear me? Hey, lady, how are you guys today? So you're just going to call me while I'm on live? And I thought you was on the live? Okay. But with her, the last thing that she did post was about something that was positive. And that's what I love. And that's a great thing to do, because you don't know where it may take you. You don't know what's going to happen to you that day, that hour, that next second. You don't know. But don't let your last post be the worst of it all. The worst thing that you post. So even with that happening, when she posted, it was something positive about encouraging somebody else on their beauty, on their just overall encouraging them. And I thought it was a beautiful thing. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. When you leave, you don't want people to always think that everything has to be so bad. And I told you, bad situations can be turned into something great. Bad situations can be turned into something amazing. But what we have to do is find that positivity in that negative, bring it out of that. It's just like you trying to, what they say, make $1 out of 15 cents. And parents, mamas, we can make a whole meal and stretch it out for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, and everybody can eat. My husband was telling the church a story the other day, and he was saying how his mama took a whole chicken and cut it up and was able to feed the family and still had seconds left over for everybody to eat. That's the way so you can find that negative, oh, I ain't got that much money, I got a whole chicken over here, but I'm gonna have to make this food spread out for a few days. What you do is you figure it out. Let me find the positivity in my situation. This thing that's bringing me down, or what's making me think that it's not a good thing, I can bring positive. I can bring something great from this. And how can I do that? I got to find that. First of all, put God in it. I told y'all all the way around it, beginning, middle, and end. All the way around, that whole circle, put him all the way through it, and find that positivity and love out of things that seem to always be a bad situation. You can do it. It has been done before. Don't, because people said you're not gonna amount to anything. You're not gonna be nothing. You won't be you gonna be just like your mom. Your mama wasn't nothing. Your grandma wasn't nothing, and everybody, they go down their list and say you're not gonna be nothing. You can change that family cycle. What they say you gonna be, you don't have to be. What they say you gonna, who are they? What does God say though? They're nobody when it comes down down to you, telling you, it was trying to speak a word over you, and it's not the truth. So again, find that positivity in there. When they say that's who your family was, all their family was like that. Ain't none of them gonna be there. They all gonna be drug dealers. They all gonna be doing this. When you find that positivity in that situation, it's gonna be an amazing thing. Don't allow nobody to put that type of pressure or thoughts on it where they say ain't gonna be nothing. I don't care how old they are, 80-year-old, 70-year-old, whatever, and they tell you that you're not gonna be just like your mama. Prove these people wrong. That's motivation for you to say, "Oh, okay, you sure right." Prove them people wrong. I got something positive in me. God, he got me on this earth for a reason. He got me doing some great things. I just got to find a way to maneuver this bad situation that I'm in, or the decisions that I have made that are bad. I can flip that around. I can make somebody pay attention and say, "Hey, look at me. She did change herself around. She did. They didn't say that she was gonna be the best. She didn't say that, but she gonna do the best that she can to make that little situation to be amazing." So again, don't make the bad stuff just stay bad. You can make it into something great. You can make it into something really, really good. But you got to do that. Don't expect for somebody to do it for you. You can do it for yourself. God is amazing. God is good. I told you, if you put him all through it, beginning it, middle and end, do know that it's gonna work out. Everything's gonna be great. Because God, he's just that type of God. He's just so amazing. Like, oh my gosh, he is so amazing. So anyway, y'all, I said I wasn't gonna be on here long. I just wanted to make sure that I came on here and just come on here and just tell you all those great things, so that it doesn't cost you anything to share. It doesn't cost you anything to stay positive. It doesn't cost you anything to keep your mindset on the right side, on the positive side. You can do it. You got some amazing things going for you. And I tell y'all all the time, God is paying attention to your prayers. He's listening to your prayers. He heard what you're saying. He just wants you to be patient while he's working it out for you, while he's putting it all the way together for you. Just know that he's already working it out. It's already going to be done. It's already done. I told y'all a long time ago, when you feel like folks is just, they acting funny, they doing all this, just know when you not around, they talking about you. God is hearing all them conversations that they talking about you when you not around. So when they come around you, I told you they don't know how to act because they don't dog you out so bad. They don't know if they should speak to you, hug you, or what, because they don't know if you know what they've been talking about you, who you've been talking about. They've been talking about you with other people, and they don't know if you know or not. Hey, still be you. Don't let that. You can bother people just by you being in their space. Be like, act. I don't know. It's fine. Still act yourself. You don't have to come out of character. You ain't got to change who you are. Because people been doing that kind of thing, they don't understand. They don't know. They still got some stuff they got to deal with, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. You bother them. Have you been in a room with people that you just bother them so much, like they don't like? It's really, really about just like, oh, you don't. I see what the problem is. You don't know how to act around me. Okay, all right, but move on. Don't even worry about it. Keep it positive. You ain't got to say nothing. These are thoughts that I'm saying in your head. You ain't got to tell them that. But just make sure that you're standing on the positive side. Just don't even allow other things on the outside to bother you or to bring you down into somebody that you're not. Because God is already fighting those battles for you. Those things that are coming your way, that are being that war that is trying to come, he's already fighting it. He's already been. I told you this a song called God Blocked It. He already done blocked it before it even came your way, before it came into your atmosphere, into your circle. He's already fighting. He's already working it out. You may still have to go through it because it's a storm. For you, it's a test for you to get through and have your testimony. But while in the midst of all that, he already got the final results. He already know how it's going to end. You don't know. But he's already working it out. Because you got to put in, listen, you got to put in work when you're doing God's business. You got to put in the work. But as I said before, I wasn't going to be on here long. I just wanted to make sure that I came back and just tried to do something encouraging for you all. Over here eating my potato salad. You pulled it out, man. I can't help you. I don't know if you're still on here, but I can't help you with the potato salad situation. I'm done with that. But I just want to make sure that we stayed encouraged and we keep people, whether it means to change your atmosphere, to change where you're living, to change, to get rid of that man or get rid of that woman or whatever you got to be, because you have to make yourself happy. Don't make yourself sick trying to make other people happy. You have to start with yourself. Do that self evaluation and work on yourself before you can try to get into a relationship and try to help somebody else out. God is an amazing God, and He has your back. He has your back. Pray and tell Him exactly what you need from Him when you're praying. Pray to Him and let Him know exactly what you need. Okay? But again, I want to remind you all to follow the New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page. Bishop Collins will be going live tonight with Bible study. So please tune in when you see if you're already liking the New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page, you will see that we go live. The notification will be sent to you, and you'll know that we're live. Also, I will share it on my page, this page, and I will also share it on the God's Day page, because I want everybody to be able to tune in and listen in to what God has to say tonight at 7 o'clock with the New Freedom Chapel Missionary Baptist Church, Bishop Dwight Collins, the great, amazing, wonderful Bishop Dwight Collins. Also, don't forget to go like the God's Day page. The God's Day page has a lot of information that you may need, advertising, promoting, encouraging, positivity, inspiring, whatever the case may be that will make you be great and amazing. You can go follow the God's Day page. Also, go and like, share, and follow the God's Day podcast. The podcast, that link is on this video. You click on that link, go download all of all that information that is there. Also on Instagram, because we're on Instagram as well. Please like, share, and follow Instagram, and you will see all the good things that we're doing on there as well. But if you go to that link, it's gonna take you to everything. Just click on it. Like, share, and follow. Don't think that everything that we talk about have to be so serious and all that. We like to have fun and enjoy and have a great time. That's what we do. We just love to have a great time. No matter what people may say or how folks may throw stuff at you and might discourage you from doing things of this demeanor, keep going on. Keep going on. If somebody is doing the same thing that you're doing, go on. Just keep on doing you. Yours is different. A lot of people sell paparazzi, but everybody that I know that sell paparazzi do theirs differently. And it's still entertaining. It's still great. Hey, how are you guys today? It's still great. It's still entertaining. It's still good. It's still good things to look at. And that's why I said keep positive stuff going. Whatever you're doing, keep going. Don't stop on account of somebody else's foolishness or because they feel like you shouldn't be doing that. Whatever you're doing, keep going. Don't let nobody stop you from being, because you're going to look back a year or two later and be like, what was I thinking? Why did I let her stop me? What did I let her tell me that for? Don't let people stop. I know folks think that because they even said it to me. Hey, I don't care. You keep going on. Or they might not say it to me. They'll say it about me to other people. And then, they'll tell me that they said it or whatever. So it's all good. But it's all good. We just like to have a good time. Anyway, I did forget to insert this at the beginning, that it is exactly 8 days to my birthday. Yeah! It is next Wednesday. So I'm extra when it comes down to my birthday. So that it is what it is. Okay? So, yeah, it is what it is. But I just want to make sure that I let you all know about that in 8 days it's going to be my birthday. I'm so excited about it. I am extra, and I celebrate the whole month. So, hey, it is what it is. This is what you get. But y'all don't forget those great things that we have talked about today. And just trying to stay encouraging and hold your head up. Don't give up on what you're supposed to be giving, what people want you to give up on. Don't let them speak a negative word into your life. Don't let them do it. God already told you what you're supposed to be doing, what kind of goals you're supposed to be going after, what kind of aspirations you have. Go for that. Get all the other people that feel like you should be doing something different. You shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing this. You shouldn't be doing her. You should be plumbing. What? No, that's the side thing. I like to do this as my main thing. I can do them both, like whatever. I don't know. This first thing popped up in my head. I'm just saying. People like to discourage people from doing stuff because they feel like because they don't want them to be successful in what they're doing. So they would stop them. They would, completely stop them from doing what they're doing. Like, hey, listen, hold on, wait a minute. So you telling me, and you just looking at, I told y'all a long time ago, it was a live I did last year It's on the YouTube channel. If you go to Whispers in the Pews on YouTube, that video is after about true friends. That was a very, very great and smart, fun video that was very informative. And when it were people on there at the time, and I think they started this back up where you can bring people back on bring them up on the camera. But when I did that right there, that live was just like wow, because you get a chance to find out who true friends are, and you go look back, you be like, you start comparing yourself to other people. Call and say hey everybody. But you do get people to start looking, and you be like, you know what, I have a friend like that. I have somebody in my circle, and it might not be a friend, it could be a relative too. So don't just take it and just say, oh, I do got a homegirl that do that, or I got a homeboy that do that. No, this can be relative too. So be careful. Y'all go back and look at that. It's a True Friends. It's titled on there, True Friends. Last year sometime, I'm not sure if the exact date, but if you go to my YouTube channel, Whispers in the Pews, again, once you get off of here, or you can go on here and click that link at the top, it's going to take you to the YouTube channel. And scroll all the way down, because there's a bunch of videos or whatever on there, and there is a video that talks about true friends. Listen to that. See if you can relate to the things that are on there. And I tell you, we had a great time talking about true friends. Anyway, I just want to encourage y'all to just keep it. And there's a lot of good things on there. We talked about marriage and relationships. We talked about a whole lot of stuff. So that's why I say go to the YouTube channel. All of that is there. All of them is not on the podcast because I just started the podcast up, I believe, in February. So I've been doing God's Day for a little bit over a year now. So with that, I didn't do the podcast this year. So a lot of that is not going to be on here. But other things, love you too. How's everybody? How's your sister? How's everybody? How's the family? But make sure that you go back and listen to the videos on the YouTube. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. It's not up and running like I want it, but I'm gonna send you over there anyway. That way you don't have to go through all of my page stuff because I post a lot. You won't have to keep scrolling through everything that I post and find those videos. It'll be already on the. That's why YouTube is there, because it's just gonna be just videos, and the podcast information, the podcast videos is on there too. So you can't miss it. So you don't have no excuse not to be following God's Day, not to be subscribing to God's Day YouTube channel, and also following us on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, so because that link is already here. Click on the link. It's gonna pop up with all this nice little stuff. You click on it, it's gonna say, "Hey, subscribe to me, like me, follow me, whatever, download me, whatever it say. Do that. We want y'all to stay encouraged, even when I'm not on here. If I don't have a new video, a new podcast episode, if I don't have any of that, at least you can go back and listen to previous episodes from way last year up until now. Still some more I have to upload, but y'all be patient with me. I got a whole new project that I've been working on for a minute, and once I complete that whole new project, I'm gonna tell y'all the trials and tribulations of stuff that I have been dealing with this new project that I got going on. So once I get completed and let y'all know what it is, y'all gonna be like, wait a minute, listen. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to say too much about it, but do know that it's coming. It's coming. ASAP. It's coming. That's why I have those other things. I try to make it as simple for everybody to find God's Day, so you can still be encouraged when I'm offline and not able to socialize or communicate on here, or even be on here. That you still have a place where you can go and you can listen to something that may encourage you. That's what we're still about having fun, but at the same time making sure we don't lose nobody. Nobody don't forget about God. He don't forget about us. Even when we not even thinking about him or not anything else, he don't forget about us. So let's make sure we don't forget about him, keeping him in the forefront of every decisions that we make. Pray about it. Put him in the forefront of it. Don't be afraid. If your family and friends is not on the same page with you when you serving God and trusting God and doing things according to the will of God, again, it's okay to release people, remove them. I'm not saying they have to completely go, but back off of them for a while because they're meaning you no good. They're not helping. I'm not saying everybody. I'm just saying people that are hindering you from doing great. Them the people I'm talking about. I'm talking about folks that are hindering you from doing the great things, the amazing things. And again, it's not all about they don't want you to be, I don't know, they don't, whatever, but they just don't want you to be better than them. They don't want you to grow and be as better than what you have been. They don't want you to succeed in life, so they'll do anything to diminish that. If the people you come in contact with, they try to stop that. Hey, lady, how are you guys today? Everyone is doing well. I'm always following you, looking good. Thank you. Yes, listen, God is good. He is definitely amazing. He is definitely amazing. And I know the people, when they see God, they be like, oh my God, she's going to talk about church and religion. No, we talk about everything. Like, everything. So it does not, only thing I don't do is like explicit videos or anything I have to put an age restriction on because I don't want some child to find some stuff on there. Because we got enough of that. Where these kids is involved in so much different stuff they don't need to be involved in. So I don't share that. Now, I was probably still follow the person to support them or like their page or whatever, but I won't share the contents of a lot of stuff that people send me because I don't want to have to put an age restriction on it. This is an all-purpose blog. It's an all-purpose live. It's an all-purpose podcast. It's an all-purpose YouTube channel. It's an all-purpose everything. So because it's all-purpose, I don't want to have to say I can't allow nobody under 18 to listen to this. I don't want to do it. Like, that's just too much, and you got to create all these different stuff I'm already like, that is not a word, so I will not say that. I'm already managing a lot of pages as is. Being first lady, wife, mother, all this other stuff that's going on, and doing all of this, I don't want to have to keep putting all those other things. Hey, sir, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just now speaking to you, but I don't want to have to do that. So, anything else, I'll share. You need something positive, I'm sharing it. If you send it to me, a lot of time I may not see it because I might be in and out or doing something and trying to. Again, it's a lot. So, but it's still, I still find time to get here and keep the positive love, church inspiring stuff. Try to keep that going because you never know what people are in life. And again, a lot of people are at home by themselves and they sick of it. A lot of people are at home with people they don't even care or like no more. They don't even love no more. So whatever can help people stay positive and to stay sane, because there's a lot of insane stuff going on. That whatever way we could do that to make sure that everybody is still going up. I just don't want to be looking up on Facebook and somebody saying to such and such behind a suicidal thinking. You just like, oh my gosh, what could I have done to be better? Or what could I have? And I have not been on here for a week, and then it was just like I was listening to you and I was waiting on you to get on, and you did. So that's why YouTube is there. Whispers in the Pews is what it's called on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It ain't where I want it to be, but hey, it's out there. I got other stuff going on. Download those episodes. Listen to them in your free time. Or while you working or you jogging or whatever. Let me know what y'all think. Tell me what I can do better, how I can handle things better. A lot of stuff on there is some of the podcast episodes are like Bible study. Some of them are our church services. Some of them on there are just me doing the Facebook Live. Some of them on there while I'm, driving to work or wherever the case may be. So you may hear like little different stuff on there, the conversations in the background or whatever, and that's fine because we're not hiding anything. It's just like we just fall. I ain't gonna say that one either, but I just want to make sure that you still have another way. If I'm not on here at that particular time, you have other ways you can still get some encouraging. And I'm not saying for me, anybody that's encouraging, but I don't like flip floppers. I really don't want to get into that because I got to start back and doing what I was doing. I don't like flip floppers. I'm gonna say flip floppers, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what flip floppers, what I call flip floppers, and I'm gonna go on. I gotta go, but I feel flip floppers is people that Okay, so here it is. Flip floppers are people that get on and talk about God and He is and what He does and amazing and whatever, and then 2 or 3 days later they somebody else. Does that make sense? Am I trying to? Is y'all getting what I'm saying when I say that? In other words, you speak a good word, but you're not living the life that you're speaking about. And then on the other side, you somebody else. When these people over here, that's a part of the encouraging side, is not paying attention. Do know, and I'm gonna say this: do know that I see it whether you on the encouraging side or you on the other side. So that flip flopping is what I'm. That's what I call it. Where you saying one thing and preaching one thing. It's just like pastors and ministers or whatever. But you got people that just do it and they not pastors or ministers. They preaching one thing or speaking good things, and then you go to the other side and you doing something totally different from what you just preached about. And it's 2 or 3 days later, like nobody don't pay attention. Pay attention. God sees it all. When we trying to hide and we sneaking around or we trying to keep it, He see all that. Even because the spouse or the kids or your friend or whoever don't see it, don't mean he not watching. Don't mean he not seeing. Don't mean he not paying attention. Because he is. So that's what I mean by flip floppers. And it's hard for people. And this is, I'm going to something else, and I gotta go. This is where it gets sticky to where people don't trust Christians or trust ministers or trust pastors or bishops or what apostles, whatever you want to call them. This is where that part they come in where I can't trust them because you over here preaching this good word and you got folks shouting, as bishops say, the dirt out the carpet, and you got people coming to Christ and they getting their life in order. But then when you not in front of these people, you are somebody else. You doing some other stuff that you preaching about. It don't line up. As bishops say, you can't be cold or hot. You can't be lukewarm. You got to come all the way over. Either you're gonna be all the way on this side of the fence, or you're gonna be all the way on that side of the fence. But when you have people that are paying attention to you, that confuses people, and it gets people to say, okay, well, why would I follow you or listen to what you got to say? And you doing the same thing that I'm doing, or even worse. No judging. Not talking about the judging side. I'm just talking about if you're telling people you got to be doing, like I told y'all a long time ago about forgiving. I talked about forgiving. There's a few videos on YouTube that talks about forgiving. When you're talking about that, I told you a lot of time when I'm talking to myself too. I'm telling these folks about forgiving. Have I forgave certain folks? Like, have I let that really go? Like I'm saying I let it go, but do they know that I've forgiven them? Because you bigger than that. Like you can go to the people and say. So I had to go and do that myself. I told y'all that a while back. I had to go and do that myself. I had to go and correct those things that I had been talking about and say, you know what? The next time you get, hey, how are you guys say? The next time you get the opportunity to correct your or to ask for forgiveness, do that. You don't know where time may lead you. You don't know where things are going. People are leaving here like dropping like flies, and y'all know how flies get when they get in a part of them little things that we try to catch them in that little bag or whatever it is. When you get them in there, that's how people they're leaving here. So why you can't? And you telling people to forgive? Have you forgave? So again, I had to go and do that for me. I had to go and do it. So that's why I'm saying you can't tell people to do something if you're not doing it or you're doing the opposite of what you're saying. Because folks, I told y'all a while back, folks is anybody on Facebook. You can be anybody you want to. You want to be Beyonce? We already know you're not. But you can try to be her as much as you can. Because that's the way you want people to see you. But when push come to shove, you ain't got Beyonce coins. You ain't got none of her money. But that's the way people want. That's why I say you can be anybody you want to be. You can tell the folks, I got $50,000 in the bank. Get all on Facebook and just tell everybody you got that's how much money you got. But when push come to shove, you got negative 50 cents. I'm just saying, this is the way things are. So that's why I said people be whatever they want to, but I just can't do the flip floppers, and that's why I call it the flip floppers, to where you just like, yeah, but I know your life, like I know, and I'm not saying folks God can't really deal with them and make them to do better. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you're still that person and you want to do better, or you're telling people to do better, but you're not doing the better. That's the part where it comes hard in. It comes hard for people to trust that lifestyle that you really portraying, the good and the glory and the wonderfulness. When you're doing that, that's the one where you got folks doing that to follow you and support you on that. But then in real life, because that ain't real life. Because if you're doing something totally different, that's not real life. So in real life, on this other side, the flop side, because this is the flip side. On the flop side, now you're doing the real you because that's who you really are. And it's hard for people to try to deal with that. But again, you can be whoever you want to on Facebook. Go for what you know. All right, I'm gonna go, y'all. Remember to go and follow the podcast, the God's Day podcast. Like, share, and follow. Leave your comment. Let me know what you think about the episode. Go to the YouTube channel, Whispers in the Pews. Listen to those videos. Go back. There's a bunch of videos on there. Like, share, and subscribe on there. Leave your comment about what you think about the episodes as you listen to them, along with going like in the God's Day page. Like, share, and follow that page. Look at the contents of that page. You're more than welcome to network with the people that are on there. There's a lot of different businesses, companies, small businesses, products and stuff. Go on that page. Like, share, and follow. New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page with a great, amazing, wonderful pastor is none other than the Bishop Dwight Collins. Go on there, like, share, and follow that page. We will be going live tonight with Bible study at 7 o'clock p.m. Please tune in. Be ready to listen to a word from the Lord and learn more about God's word with Bible study tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. I did forget to tell you all to go like the Faith Fellowship of Churches page. That will start back up. It's a fellowship that we started last year. The founder and president is Bishop Herbert Smith with God's Hospital Deliverance Holiness Church. Again, go like, share, and follow that page as well. You'll see all the videos, and pictures, and events that we did over the last year. So please don't forget to go like that page. Along with the Live Gospel, which is a nonprofit organization for domestic violence. You do not have to be in the city or whatever I'm at, but there is information. There's a website. There's a phone number that you can get in contact with someone to get the information that you need to get help, resources, or whatever. So let's make sure that we're doing that. So I think I covered everything. Miss Tracy Green with Voluptuous Woman Apparel is something that I got from her a long time ago. So this is a headband that I received from her, Voluptuous Woman Apparel, Miss Tracy Green. This is a paparazzi. I can't say where I got it from because, but this is paparazzi. So check out Tianda Smith with Star Diva Bling T. She's a paparazzi consultant along with Warner Braxton Morgan with Heavily Anointed Juice for $5. Paparazzi consultant. Sierra Smith with C Bling, CEE Bling. She's a paparazzi consultant. Please like, share, and follow these young ladies that are doing. Ramika Johnson. She is also, I think it's called Sparkle. Her paparazzi. Please, if y'all see me sharing it, if you go on God's Day, you'll see all this information. Because if I go through everybody, y'all gonna be like, oh my gosh, you forgot. So go to God's Day page. All the information is there. You can look it up. You can network. You can get products. You can get new business, whatever the case may be. Go to the God's Day page. All that information is there. I want y'all to have a great rest of y'all evening. Please go to the New Freeman Chapel page and like that page. We will be going live for Bible study 7 o'clock p.m. I do not want y'all to forget. Of course, if you don't or you forget, it will be on the God's Day page along with my page as well and business page. So be ready to tune in at 7 o'clock and hear a word from the Lord. I want y'all to have a great rest of y'all evening. I will see y'all at 7 o'clock at the New Freeman Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page for Facebook Bible study. I gotta go. Remember, God loves you.